Can Zeke?
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That goes for a gain of 31.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
On first down, Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
From the red zone now, Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, his second touchdown. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Aguilar has it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Elliott puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out. A field goal would at least get them on the board, but they want more than that. The offense out there, and they appear to be going for it on 4th. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they get themselves on the board. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes 4 yards. So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big 3rd down play coming up for this defense. On 3rd down, Elliott. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And Bailey able to knock it through. And high fives for that one. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Prescott, and that will be incomplete as well.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys...
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Wentz going to try and throw on third. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that's... From the gun, it's Wentz. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Darren Sproles, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the task for this offense is preserving this lead. It's a tight game late. And the defense also, keep in mind, they do have 3 timeouts. Wentz now on first down. He hits his running back, Jay Ajayi. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
23 yards on the play. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. A dump off to Elliott. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And down he'll go at the 25. And a stoppage here. A timeout before this third down play takes place. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So now let's reset here, Charles. So they can stop. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game, although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out now.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Back to throw, Wentz. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there. And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off. On 3rd down, it's Elliott, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. He's back to throw, and he's got it to Hearns. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And he'll spike it here with 13 seconds showing on the clock. And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. Now Prescott. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Well, that would have been something if he could have saved him from that long distance there in the closing seconds, but it was just not meant to be.
They needed a little more time and a little more yardage to give him a realistic shot. And that kick's a good metaphor for this game.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Eagles, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all your points, as a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all your